Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. Let me introduce myself because this is our first class, so we should be aware about ourselves. I know most of you, not most of you, almost everyone has already paid me. So this is the batch where we are going to learn about the Oracle database technology, right? So whenever you are, there are many people they might have certain issues with their career. There are many people they might have want to start their career as a Oracle DBA. So I'm the instructor of this training. Okay, so I'll help you with the to start your career in the Oracle database technology, and we will have a lot of interactive sessions over this. Okay, I'm pretty much sure that you'll understand a lot of good things here. Okay, all right. So before we start with the actual training, let me give some of the things that I want to expect from everyone. Okay, so since we have a lot of people in this batch. I say more than 14 people are there right now. There are a few people from my previous batch also. That's okay. Okay. All right. Whenever you are joining the class, okay, always join with your name. Okay, name is always important so that I will understand that who has joined. Okay, so please make sure that you always put your own name. Don't mention your laptop name, mobile name, something like that. Otherwise, usually I see some people are joining without putting the name. Even outsiders are also joining. Okay, because there are something happening. So what I want you to join with your own name so that I will not remove you from the meeting. And because again, we have a functionality say like once I remove, again we cannot join back. So always join with your own name. That is my first request. Second thing is you'll get the recording. Okay, you don't need to ask me the recording because the recording will get started automatically from my side. Okay, and daily you will get the recording daily. Okay, once the batch get completed, means once the class get completed, within maybe 30 minutes or 1 hour, or maybe sometimes I'll take some time also, but daily you will get the recording. Third thing, I want this class to be more interactive. I want this class to be more interactive. Means whatever questions you have, it may be stupid question, silly question, small question, big question, whatever type of questions you have, I want to listen from everyone. Okay, I want this class to be more interactive. Whatever questions, okay, because see, everyone has paid your hard-earned money. I am also here. I am also here to earn the money, obviously, but I want to get this money when I'm sharing the knowledge to you. I don't want free of cost money. So I am here to help you out for the technical details. Not only technical, if you have anything related, technical, non-technical, personal, you can suggest, you can interact with me. Even after the class also, you can connect with me through the WhatsApp. Okay. Okay. Now, next thing is, we have a WhatsApp group is there. Okay. We have a WhatsApp group. So we are going to use this WhatsApp group only for the technical things. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I was traveling from last 2-3 days. Because of that only I got certain. Anyway, so we are going to use this WhatsApp group for our technical things. Okay. So whatever technical issues you are facing, try to reach to the WhatsApp group. I say mostly people are reaching to me personally. See, what happened, like every time I'm responding to the personal message, no problem in that, but the other people will not understand. So what I want, if you are facing any issue, you can ask to the group. I will respond to your queries, and the other people will also come to know about your issue. Okay, so that everyone will be on the same page and they will get to know that what problem you are facing and how you resolve the issue. Okay, so I want this WhatsApp group to be live till the time I am alive on this one. Okay, so I have taken a training 3-4 years back. So this is, I guess, my 39 batch. Okay, so we have a WhatsApp group. Okay, and that's WhatsApp group are still running. Okay, so once we are done with our whole training, still that WhatsApp group will be there. You can discuss about the opportunities as Oracle DBA jobs, anything. That WhatsApp group always be there. And I'm also there to help you out for the technical things. Okay, next thing, whenever you are joining to the class, please be on mute so that it will not disturb to the people. I have enabled the setting on the Zoom meeting saying like before I join, you can also join yourself. Okay. So before the host join, you can join, but please be on mute. Why I'm saying like there are other people are there. Sometimes our TV will be on, our parents will be nearby, kids will be there. Those who are married, and even I'm now married. I have a little kid. Now you are not able to hear anything. That next month he's coming back, and obviously noise will be there. So better you try to be on mute, okay, so that it will not disturb to others. Okay. Now when I say interactive sessions, we every after 5 to 10 minutes, okay, I will give you opportunity to ask you the questions. So please try to ask the question in between this duration, because when I'm explaining something, we will have certain flow, right? And if someone is asking in the middle, we will miss that flow. Okay. So every after 5 to 10 minutes, I will give you opportunity to ask the questions. You can ask me the question by unmuting yourself. Okay. You can unmute, and we have a chat option is also there. That chat option also you can use to ask your question, because some people are traveling, some people are using mobile phone to join the class. So obviously I can understand your feelings. Okay. So don't worry about that. And I'm telling you one thing, like I can give you the assurance that you will learn a lot of good things over my this training program. Okay. We already have a website called learnomate.org. This is my website. Let me show you. Okay. So if you just go to my website, you must have already taken these free courses. Okay. Those who have not taken the free courses, please go to this website, enroll for this free courses. Now it is not showing free, but I have already given you coupon code. So go for this Linux and SQL beginner course at this point, and we have other courses are also there. That one also you can go for that. All right. So we have a lot of troubleshooting steps that is getting daily updated. Okay. So I have already created this website, and this website will help us to for our training program. Okay. All right. So apart from this, we are going to use the same meeting link from tomorrow. Okay. This is my personal meeting room, and we are going to use the same thing. Okay. Now, what about the recording? Recording, I will upload it to my drive. Okay. Don't share this recording with anyone. I have a copyright on this recording. If someone shared the recording outside, and if I see, then again it will be a legal problem will be there. Okay. So I have already, because see guys, thing is like whatever knowledge we are sharing here, that is we have spent hours, nights, daily we are like learning, earning. So obviously we should understand the things. Okay. And you have also paid, so why you are like no one want to share this thing free of cost. Okay. Yes, if someone is very poor, not able to do that, let me know. I can help you with that. Okay. All right. So anyone have any question, please unmute yourselves, ask the question, and we can start the class. Any question, guys?
Sir, what is the topic we will cover in this session?
Topic as per the syllabus only.
Okay.
Sir, is it needed Windows 10 or is it okay for Windows 8 also?
Windows 8 is also okay, but try to upgrade it to Windows 10, because Windows 8 was flop. Okay. Even Windows 11 also I see some problem. Okay. But anyway, we are not going to take the training on Windows. Okay. Our training is based on the Linux. If you go here, you can see there is a VM, right? So this is a Linux machine actually. So the same Linux machine we are going to use for our training program. In real-time production environment, you are not going to use your Linux Windows machine. Okay. In Linux, as a Oracle DBA, you will be always working on Linux only. So we have a sessions on Windows also. First one session is there on Windows, but our 99% focus is on Linux only. Any more question, guys? No? Okay. Let's start then. See, as I said, I want this classroom to be more and more interactive. Okay, it's up to you only how much knowledge. I don't know that one. Oh man, my Alexa is speaking something. Okay, so it's all about your things, like how you want to pull the knowledge from my side. Okay, let's start with the training. So today we'll be discussing about the introduction, actually what we do as a Oracle DBA. Okay, what we do as Oracle DBA. Many times people will ask what we do as Oracle DBA, how my day gets started as Oracle DBA. Okay, see, first of all, what is Oracle DBA? Okay, what is DBA? When I say a DBA, it is a database administrator. You know, in the IT industry, we have a multiple databases are there. Like if you just ask me, we don't have only Oracle. Okay, we have Oracle, obviously. Apart from this, we have a MySQL database is there, Oracle is there, then we have Sybase is there, then we have Microsoft SQL servers are there. Okay, then you must have heard about the PostgreSQL, etc., etc., etc. Lot of DBAs are there. DBA means database administrator. So you can have a multiple databases, and we are going to handle this database. That is why we are calling it as an administrator. You know what is the difference between developer and DBA? Many people have the question in their mind: what is developer and DBA? Developer means you are developing something. Developer means you are developing something where you need to write down some sort of SQL code. Or if you ask me about other development profile like Python, Java, okay, these are all programming languages are there, which needs a creative mindset. But if you ask me about the databases, we don't need to develop anything. Okay, we have a server. Let's assume that this is my server, that box is my server, and it is my Linux server. On the top of this Linux, I'm going to install my database. That is my 19C database. So this database is already created by someone. Already created means this database functionality, this database is all about the Java program. Do you know? Your Oracle has been written into the Java. This is already developed by the developer. And as a DBA, as an administrator, what is my role? To how to handle this database. We are just going to handle this database. That is what my work is. So you don't need to write down the programming or something like that. Anyone can become a DBA. That is my agenda. Anyone can become a DBA. Because there are many people, they are coming from non-technical background. Even some people are there, they don't have degree also. Still, they are earning a lot of money by using this DBA technology, because DBA is little easy compared to the development track. So we have a multiple databases are there, MySQL. So if someone is handling the MySQL database, we are calling it as a MySQL DBA. Oracle, we calling it as the Oracle DBA, Sybase DBA, SQL Server DBA. We have multiple DBAs are there. And here in my training, we are going to learn about the Oracle DBA. If you talk about the very big companies, like if you talk about the Oracle database itself, like Oracle company have their own databases, IRCTC, okay, HDFC, HSBC, Citibank. You take any example, guys, any banking system, they are using Oracle. Even this Zoom meeting, whatever you can see, they are also using a Oracle database behind the scene. So Oracle have a very huge market, and it is a very older technology. Okay, it's not like it started in 2000. No, before that itself it has started. So people have started working from 8i, 9i. I mainly started working from 9i. 8i was also there. I have worked with one day I got the opportunity to work with the 8i databases. So 9i, 10g, 11g, 12c, 18c, 19c, 21c. Now it is 21c is the latest one. So Oracle is always creating their new version to make sure that people should be aware about this. So we have a multiple databases out there. So among that, we are going to learn the Oracle DBA. Now, what we do as a Oracle DBA? What is my first roles and responsibility? The first roles and responsibility of my Oracle DBA to make sure that my database is up and running. Let me tell you a very small story. How up and running is important. See, let's assume that I have one server. When I say a server, now you have a question like, what is server first? Okay, what is server? You can consider that server is basically your Windows 10 machine. Let's consider. Okay. So you can have multiple type of data. You can have multiple type of server. Let's say you can have Linux server, or you can have Windows server. Okay. Normally in real-time production environment, 95% of your server will be based on Linux only. In Linux also, we have multiple flavors are there. Like maybe you have heard about Red Hat Linux. Nowadays, Oracle have also started their own Linux. We called it as a Oracle Enterprise Linux. This is Oracle Enterprise Linux. Apart from these, there are servers are there. We called it as a AIX. AIX is the server which has been created by IBM. These are all Unix servers, Linux and Unix. So you can have a server. Server means basically your operating system. And on that operating system, you are going to install a database. We called it as Oracle 19c database. Okay. What this database store? This database store a small table like T1 table, T2 table, T3 table. What is this table about? Let me tell you one very layman example. Let's say you are working with one company. Let's say the company name is Wipro. Okay. What they will do? Wipro will create a database and it will have certain tables like the table related to the salary, table related to the employee. Like employee number 1, his name is Ankush and his salary is 1,000 rupees. So these are all tables are there, right? MEMP salary. What is this database all about? Wipro. So we have a table called this one, EMP. You can consider that this is EMP table. This is my salary table. Okay. And let's assume that this is my tax table. So your database is storing your data. Your database is storing your data over here. Now, let's assume that I want to know my salary. Okay. I got connected to this database by using my user ID and the password. Okay. I got connected. Ankush user got connected to this database. I want to know my salary. So what I will do? I will connect to the database and I will get my salary from this table. So I will fire a command, select salary from T3 where ID equals to 1 because 1 is my ID. 1 is my ID. So my salary, I will reflect it here. Now tell me one thing. If my database itself is down, this database is down, do you think that I will get my salary? No. I will not get my salary because my database is down. And if I want to get my salary, my database and my server should be up and running. If I take the same example in another word, what you can see, right now I have one server, we called it as a Windows 10 machine, right? On this Windows 10 machine, we have installed a software called Zoom, where our meeting is going on right now, right? And I am the host and you are the participant. This Zoom is a software. Likewise, Oracle is also one software. Now tell me one thing. If I want to enable the meeting, my Zoom application should be up and running, right? If someone kill this Zoom application from Task Manager, if you go here and if you kill this Zoom application from here, okay, what will happen? My meeting will get end and you will all get disconnected. And another way is even my server should be always up and running. You tell me one thing, if I go to the start and I shut down my server itself, this Windows 10 machine, my Zoom application will be also stopped. So what I need, my server and my database, both should be up and running. So database responsibility will be taken care by Oracle DBA and server responsibility, this server, the box will be taken care by the Linux team. There will be a dedicated team will be there. We called it as a Linux team. And they will have a root level of permissions. You don't need to worry about server. We will have a dedicated team in the real-time production environment who will take care about the server. And you are responsible as a DBA to take care about the database, and that to Oracle database. So that is why the first responsibility, which is really important for the Oracle DBA, we called it as the database should be always up and running. And that should be 24 across 7. That should be 24 across 7. Why it is 24 across 7? Because I can take my Zoom meeting anytime. If I want to take the training now, my Zoom should be up and running. If I want to take the training in the night time, it should be up and running. It should be up and running 24 across 7. So because of that only, all DBAs, you'll find that they're working 24 across 7. So some people will work in the morning shift. Some people will work in the afternoon shift. Some people will work in the night shift. So normally what organization do, let's say you are from India, you can take morning and afternoon, and from night shift, USA people can work, because US and our India timing is completely reverse, right? So that's how the business work. Okay, till now, any question, guys? Are you able to understand? Yes or no? I just want to hear from you. Speak loudly or chat. Give a chat option.
Yes, sir. What is
Everyone is understanding? Yes,
sir,
Rashmi is saying
Yes,
yes.
sir.
Yes,
sir,
yes,
what is
yes.
the difference between Unix and Linux?
Okay, I'll discuss about that. Okay, I can see everyone is saying yes. That's great. Thank you so much, guys. Okay. See, likewise, all are the servers. Okay, all are servers. So let me take 3 servers which are really important. One is Windows Server. Windows Server, again, Windows is a product provided by the Microsoft, right? Everyone know that. Okay, this is another company. Then we have Linux is there. Okay, and then we have Unix is there. Okay. Now, what happened? We have a Linux and we have a Unix. There was a company called AT&T. Okay, there was a company. Can you go on mute, guys? You know, that's what I'm saying. Please go on mute. Okay, once you are done with the question, go on mute. Okay, thank you so much. We have a Linux and we have a Unix. So different company came in the picture, like AT&T. Okay, there was a company called AT&T. They came in the picture. They have created their own operating system and they have given some name. Let's assume that they have given the name Unix. There were another company came. They created another operating system. We called it as a Linux. There another company came and then created another operating system. We called it as a Windows. So multiple people came with multiple ideas and then they created their own operating system, and for that they have given the name Unix and Linux. So if you ask me, like, what is the flavor of Unix? Like, let's say if I take the example of Windows, we have a multiple flavors out there, right? So we have Windows 10, we have Windows 7, we have Windows 8, right? Previously we were using XP. These are the different versions. Likewise, Unix also have a different flavors out there, and Linux also have. Likewise, we have Red Hat Linux. What this Red Hat company came, they have taken the source code of the Linux operating system and then they created their own operating system. We call it as a Red Hat. What about Unix? IBM created their own operating system. We called it as a IBM AIX. See, all these companies are very smart. What they have done, you know, if you want to use Red Hat Linux, or if you want to use IBM AIX machine, we can use it completely free of cost. But in the real-time production environment, if you are using this Red Hat Linux or IBM AIX or Windows itself is not free of cost. They are not open source. There is something word we call it as an open source. Open source means whose code is freely available. You can take the code, make some changes as per your requirement, and then sell it to the other people. That's what these people have done. What they have done, they have taken the source code, created their own functionality, little bit changes, and now they are selling it. How? By giving a support. Let's say I'm using Red Hat Linux in my production environment. This is my server, or this is my Red Hat Linux. Okay, I can use this Red Hat Linux free of cost, no problem. But by any chance, if this server goes down continuously, let's say my Windows 10 machine is getting down continuously, I don't know what is the problem. What I will do, I'll call to the customer care of Windows 10 machine saying that, boss, this Windows 10 machine is getting down. They will say, did you pay to get support from Windows? No. If you're not paying, how will I support you? So you need to pay $100. We will pay $100 and then he will give you the support. This is how these companies are becoming bigger in size and earning in millions. You got my point, everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right? This is how the things are going on happening. Okay. Now, if I talk about the next responsibility, if I talk about the next responsibility of the Oracle DBA, we called it as a client connectivity. What is client connectivity? Let's say this is my server. This is my server. Okay. Whenever I draw this, you consider that this is your server. On this server, I have installed my database. Okay. This is my Oracle 90C database. Now we have a users are there. User 1, user 2, user 3. They want to connect to the Oracle database. So what they want? They want to connect to the Oracle database. So this connection needs to be performed by the Oracle DBA team. We need to configure our Oracle database in a such way that a client means users, should be able to connect to the Oracle database. Who will do that client connectivity? Oracle DBA. So there are a concept called you might have heard about listener and everything. We'll discuss about each and everything one by one. So client connectivity is really important, guys. When you are working as a Oracle DBA, client connectivity. This client are sitting behind the scene. Okay, somewhere they are sitting. But this client should be able to connect to the Oracle database, and who will take care of that? Oracle DBA. We people are working in very much stress, like because we need to take care about the databases and we need to take care about the user. When my database is up and running, it doesn't mean that anyone can connect to the Oracle database. No, not like that. Database connectivity is a different concept, and database is up and running, that is a different concept. Now tell me one thing. Let's say I'm using Amazon. I'm using Amazon application. I want to purchase something. Let's say I want to purchase shoes in the night time. Now Amazon database people are there, right? Amazon database. Maybe let's assume that Amazon is using Oracle DBA behind the scene. Oracle database they are using. So Amazon is saying that, boss, my Oracle is up and running. My database is up and running. But as a user, I can see that I'm not able to log into the Amazon application. So that's a problem, right? I should be able to log into the Oracle database. How it will happen? Let's assume that we are using Amazon application. This is my Amazon application where I will enter my user ID and the password. My user ID and the password is also correct, but this client connectivity is not happening. Then what is the use of your database if the database itself is not allowing you to make a connection to the Amazon? So client connectivity is really important. Okay, so we are going to learn this, how to make a client connectivity. Third responsibility of a Oracle DBA is, we called it as a user management. User management. I'll take the same example. See, we have these users are there, right? User 1, user 2, user 3. All these users are the part of your database only. User 1, user 2, and user 3. Who will create this user? We are going to create this user. We are going to create this user. And I will give a certain privileges to this user so that this user will get certain level of roles and responsibility. Likewise, we are taking a training. After that, you will get a recording. for these people, those who have paid the money to me, hard-earned money, I will give access to my recording. I'll give access to my report. So to your user, I am giving access so that you can access this recording and later on you can watch it. Later on, you can watch this recording. So user management is really important. As a Oracle DBA, you are going to create a user, and to this user, you are going to assign a privileges or role. Assign a privileges and role. Whose responsibility is this? Oracle DBA. Let me tell you one very layman example. Normally, as a DBA, you will always deal with the application team. Let's assume that you have one application team is there. See, usually you know how Oracle database works. Let's say this is my server. On this server, I have my database, 90C database. As a DBA, you will directly connect to the server, but normal people, they are not connecting to the server directly. What they do? Usually they will have applications. Let's say this is my SAP application. This SAP application, when I say application means it is just like a Zoom application. Zoom is also one application. But Zoom internally store their data into the database. So SAP data will get stored over here in this Oracle database. And to this SAP application, SAP people are going to connect. Let's use SAP user 1, SAP user 2. Let me repeat this concept one more time. Let's say I have a server. This server is hosted and have a database called Oracle 19C. What this Oracle database store? SAP application data. There is an application called SAP. Now, I'm sorry. Let's assume that I have two users are there, user 1, user 2. They are a SAP team. This is called SAP team. Now, another user, he got joined. He is a new user. He's a new user. This new user also needs to have a privileges like user 1 and user 2 because he is a teammate. So what these people will do, they will raise a ticket to the Oracle DBA saying like, hi Oracle DBA team, can you please create this user 3 in the Oracle database and give a privileges to this certain table like table number 1, table number 2 and table number 3 because these are the SAP tables. So they will create a request like to you. So my responsibility is I will create this user 3 and will assign appropriate roles and privileges. So this user should be able to only access table 1, table 2 and table 3. If I have another table called T4, he should not be able to do that. So I am controlling his access also. This is all comes under user management. Okay, till now everyone is happy. Everyone is able to understand. Say yes, 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 no, 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 whatever it is.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are we going good, guys? Okay, thank you so much. I see a lot of yes, 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 yes. Okay, thanks a lot. All right. Now, the next responsibility as Oracle DBA is we are going to learn about backup and restoration. Can anyone tell me the example why we need a backup? Unmute yourself, speak loudly, speak clearly.
In case of any failure, we need a backup to restore to the normal state.
Perfect. Absolutely right. Anything else you want to ask? Add?
If any data, main important data is lost.
Okay. Yes, that is also right. Anything else, guys?
When the CRD files are lost, control files, schedule of files, data files.
I'm sorry, your voice was low. Can you come again?
When control files, schedule log files, physical files is lost, then we can use
Yeah, that is also good. You are going much into the technical stuffs. Okay, that's great. You're already aware about this terminology. That's absolutely right. Okay, see, backup is really important because, you know, Our database is very, very critical. DBA job is very critical. If you don't know, don't do that. My way is, if you don't know, don't do that. If you don't know on your normal system, still you do that. That's my way. What I'm saying, this is my training program. I have a server. There is a chances that my whole server get crashed, but this is my personal laptop. You do it. You let your server goes down. I don't have a problem. But if you're working on production environment, don't do blindly. People are lose their job also, because as a Oracle DBA, we are very much working with very critical environment. DBA job is not easy. I can say one thing, that doing a DBA job, or if you want to understand the concept, that is really easy. But our job is responsible job, critical job. Small mistake can lead to a big problem. Small mistake can lead to a big problem. So the golden time to do a practice is, this is a training program. The golden time is, this is a training program where you will get your own machine. You can stop your database, start your database, do patching. No one is going to ask you a single question. So when you are going to real-time production environment, you might have already seen how to solve that problem in your test environment only. So backup is really important, guys. Millions of data, you can see like a terabyte of data will get stored in the Oracle database, and that's really important. Let's take example of Aadhaar card system. They must have the server. On this server, they have this database, and on this database, they have stored the millions of records. So even my record is also there. My name is Ankush and I have some Aadhaar number. That Aadhaar data is getting stored into the database, right? By any chance, if this database or server got crashed, we don't know. What will happen? Every person needs to go and visit to the Aadhaar center again, and we need to create again new Aadhaar ID. Do you think that is it possible? It's possible, but you can say that how much efforts, money the government may get lose. So obviously, this data needs to be backed up somewhere, and they're doing that. We don't know where, whatever, but they are absolutely doing that. So by any chance, if something went wrong to our actual database, we have a backup available which is located in certain particular location. Let's say this is my backup. I can restore and create my new database. So for backup and restoration, we are going to use a utility called rman, or we are going to use a utility called expdp, impdp. We are going to learn these things. And again, there are different type of backups are there. We called it as a logical backup, physical backup. We are going to learn each and everything. So backup is really important. As a DBA, my responsibility to take daily backup, sometimes weekly backup, depending upon project requirement. We are scheduling our backup with the help of some of the script, with the help of some of the scheduler like crontab. And whenever needed, we are also responsible to restore that backup. Okay. So backup is really important as a part of your, whenever you go for an interview, the people will ask a lot of questions on your backup and restoration. So we should be ready, and we are going to learn that. The next responsibility of a Oracle DBA is, let's assume that upgradation. We're always upgrading our database. As I said, the Oracle started with the databases from 8i, 9i, 10g, 11g, 12c, 18c, 19c, 21c. You can see that Oracle is upgrading their database. After 2 years, 3 years, we are getting new database version over here. Right now, the current version is 21C. But in the market, we have 12C. What is upgradation? If you take the example of your Windows machine, I started using Windows machine when Windows XP was there, Windows XP. Then we went to the Windows 7, which was really famous, right? Windows 7. Then Windows 8, which was, I think, flopped. Windows 10 is also good. Nowadays, the operating system that you can see in my system, that is Windows 10 machine. And this is not free of cost. You cannot use Windows 7 machine now. You cannot use. If you say, yes, I'm using that. No worries. You are using that, but you will not get the support. If you have an Oracle database called Oracle 11G, you cannot see Oracle 11G on the Oracle official website. It is not there now. Even 12C, it is not there. Do you know? 12C also, it is not there. Because they have stopped giving the support. Now, what is support? There will be a question in your mind that what is support? Why we need support? Let me tell you one example. Let's say I'm using Oracle 11G in my production environment. I'm using Oracle 11G. This is my database. What happened? This Oracle 11G database is getting down continuously. I don't know what's the problem. It's getting down automatically. So what I will do? I am not a developer, right? If it is getting down, I'll make it. I will start it. Again, after 30 minutes, it is getting down. Again, after 30 minutes, it is getting down. Something is wrong. Then what I will do? I'll go to the Oracle. I'll go to the Oracle company. I'll say that, boss, I have Oracle 11G, which is getting down all the time. I don't know what's the problem. Oracle will say that, what is the version? 11G. Sorry, boss, I cannot support Oracle 11G. Oracle will say that we have stopped giving the support to the Oracle 11G. Now, what I will do? They will force you to upgrade your database from Oracle 11G to 19C. Then what I will do? Okay, I'll talk to my client. I'll say that, boss, we don't have a support of Oracle 11G. We need to upgrade our database to the 19C. We will upgrade our database from 11G to 12C or 12C to 19C. We will upgrade that. And then if the same issue comes by any chance, Oracle will give you the support. Oracle will give you the support. So Oracle have a support of 19C till 2027. They already stopped the support of Oracle 11G, and 12C support also, it is about to get end. So we are going to learn how to upgrade your database from Oracle 12C to 19C. This is the part of our syllabus. Next thing, as a Oracle DBA, we are also responsible to apply the patching. Patching is really important. Patching is a bug fix. Bug fix. At the end, this Oracle database is a set of Java program. You know, it's a Java program. And any software can have an issue. That is why every after 1 week, every after 1 month or 2 months, we will always get upgrade. And not upgrade, we call it as update. I'm using Windows 11. I'm using Windows 10. But every after 1 month, I can see some update is happening behind the scene, and it will try to resolve the issue if there is any bugs available. So every after 3 months, Oracle releases their patches. We call it as a CPU and PSU patch. What is my responsibility? To apply this patch on your Oracle database software, so that by any chance, if there are any bugs are there, that will get fixed. Any bug. Again, it's a software, right? So what they will do, they will write down a very small program, which is in Java, will give it to you. You don't need to write down a program, okay? Don't worry about that. They will give you a patch, which is a Java program only, internally, and they will ask you to apply that patch. By applying that patch, if your database was having any issue, that will get fixed. Whatever bug, security bug, whatever bug it is, that will get fixed. So we are responsible to apply the patch also. This is how we are doing. Apart from this, the most important responsibility is monitoring of your database, and performance. What happened? I have opened the Amazon application. I want to purchase shoes. So I will search with the shoes, Nike shoes. I search with that. It is taking too much time to get me the result. Say I am able to connect. My internet connectivity is very good. Everything is good. But when I'm searching the shoes, now it is taking too much time to get me the result. Somehow I got the shoes. Then I'm going to the checkout, try to put my user and a password in the internet banking. I'm not able to do the transaction. It is that app is very, very frustrating. What I will do? I will change the app. I'll go to the Flipkart. So there is a competition between Flipkart and Amazon right now in the India, saying that whose performance is really, really good. So those apps, those application giving a very good performance, only to that website only we are going to use, right? So performance of your database is really important, and sometimes it may be a problem from application side. Sometimes it may be a problem from database side also. So whenever you have a performance issue, we need to tackle that situation. We need to see how you can understand the database performance. And if you ask me, like, the toughest job for the Oracle DBA from among all other responsibility is performance. Toughest. Because one issue, when you get one issue related to the performance, we don't have the idea how that issue is going to be fixed. For every issue, there may be a certain other challenges, certain other way to resolve that issue. Performance is literally very tricky part, and that's a very important thing. So performance of your database play a really, really important role in the Oracle database technology. Not only Oracle database, if you take any example, performance play a really, really important role. Your performance of your database, if it is good, you will have a lot of customer, and when we have a lot of customer, you will earn like anything. So Amazon is very good application because that performance is really good. Flipkart is a very good. We don't have only Flipkart or Amazon in the world. We have a lot of other applications are there. Might be they are not that good in terms of performance also. Because of that only we are not aware about those people. Apart from this, we have a lot of responsibilities that are there. But one more responsibility I want to add, we call it as a shell scripting. Or some people are also calling it as an automation. This is my very important, and this is my very favorite area, shell scripting automation. See, let me tell you one thing, that you are a DBA, I am a DBA. You are also good in Oracle Core DBA part, I am also good in Oracle Core DBA. But how will I differentiate myself from you? Differentiate means how I am going to be a special in the team. I'm telling you one thing, that there are thousands of people, are maybe hundreds, more than thousands people are there. They are a very good DBA. You will find a lot of Oracle DBA in all over the world. Very, very good. But if you want to see yourself special among different, you should have something special in your plate, and that is automation. Let's say earlier you want to take the backup. You were taking the backup Saturday and Sunday. Night 3 a.m. you want to trigger that backup. What you were doing? You were doing the night shift, and you were manually starting this backup night in the AM, 3 a.m. And you are continuously monitoring to this backup whether it is getting failed or not. And that too Saturday, Sunday. What I did, I have created an automation script which will take the backup by 3 a.m. in the night, and it will trigger an email message, whatever the status, whether it is a successful or fail. If it is successful, I'll just see the notification and I'll say that, okay, it's successful now, let me get a sleep. I'll sleep. Automation play an important role. This is how it is making you a different from other Oracle DB. So we are going to learn this scripting. And the RAS responsibility that I want to add here, okay, we called it as a OEM, Oracle Enterprise Manager. As a DBA, we need to handle thousands of Oracle databases. Let's say I have thousands of Oracle databases are there. How will I make sure that each and every database is up and running? Are you going to log into each and every server and check whether my database is up and running, whether my database is up and running, whether my database is up and running? No. If my one database goes down among 1000 database, I should get an email message saying that boss, XYZ database is down automatically. I should get. How will I get that message? By using OEM. Oracle Enterprise Manager is a monitoring tool provided by the Oracle, and we should know how to handle that. I'll discuss about this part also. I'll show you. Okay, so let me know, guys, if you have any question, queries, anything. Okay, and we will wrap up for today. Okay, so these are the responsibilities are there as a Oracle DBA. Apart from this, very small responsibilities are also there, like a table space and all these things. We are going to learn each and everything. Okay. Any question, queries? Are you able to understand whatever we learned till now?
No more question from my side.
No more question means you are absolutely satisfied.
Ankush, I'm having a doubt.
Yes, tell me.
What is the difference between 8i to 19c? What is I and what is G and what is D?
I is for internet. Earlier days, okay. Now 8i database, 9i database, these are all connected to the internet. Okay, means over the internet you can use that. But starting from Oracle 12c, C is for cloud. Okay, same database software you can use it on the cloud platform also. So if you talk about 12c, 90c, all these databases which are coming with the newer version, 12c, 18c, 19c, C is coming, right? So the same software you can use for your cloud platform also. Okay. So as a DB, you don't need to worry about the cloud. See, at the end, software is same. Okay. Only the thing is, in cloud, what will happen? It is just a click. Okay. Your database will be up and running within a second. Okay. You will just go to the, you will have a, they will give you certain options. Let's say they will say you, okay, which database you want to install? I'll say 12c. Select 12c from the drop down and install it. Your database will be up and running.
Okay.
Like this. Grid, and when you ask me about G is there, 11G, 12C, that is a grid software. Okay, grid.
Grid computing.
Grid computing. So it's all about related to the ASM. Okay, we'll discuss about that. Then we will have a process.
And you said critical databases and normal databases. What are they?
The critical databases mean to say, normally what happened in the real-time production environment, every database will get divided into the 3 parts. Let me take one example. Let's say I have a SAP application. Okay. This SAP application, let's say you will have 3 servers. Okay. You have 3 servers. On this server, you will have your one database. Okay. I'm just assuming. Okay. Now let's assume that this is my development. This is my test. This is my production. Okay. Now, this is my database, same database, 19C, 19C, 19C. This database got connected to the SAP application. Same database got connected to the SAP application. Same database got connected to the SAP application. Now, here is a twist. If I want to do some sort of activity, let's say I want to do some patching activity. Okay. Are you going to apply the patch to the production environment directly? No. First of all, you will apply a patch on your development because same databases are there. Okay, same to same database. And why we have created this multiple databases, development and test? Because On this production only, your users are directly connected. Your users are actually connected to the production environment, not to the development, not to the test. These two environment we have created only for the testing purpose. Okay, dev is for development purpose, and we will do the testing over here. If it is getting passed, then and only then we will come back to the production environment. So by any chance, if I faced any certain challenges, I will try to fix that challenges in development and test only. If the challenges are getting resolved, then and only then I'll go to the production environment. So that is why I'm saying that this development and test is not that critical, but production is very much critical. I'm using a Facebook and Instagram. That Facebook and Instagram, whatever new features are coming, right? Nowadays, reels are coming. Okay, Insta reels are there. Do you think that those features has been come directly to the Instagram? No, they have certain their development and test server. It was first of all tested over there, and then they have reached to the production environment. That is how. Did I give your answer?
Yes.
Any more question, guys?
Sir, rack training will be there, sir, or it won't be there?
Can you come again? I'm sorry.
Racks, a real application cluster.
Cluster, na? A real application cluster, we have a training, okay? But this is not the part of this training, okay? We have a separate training for that.
Okay, sir.
We have a rack training, which is going to start in next 15 days, okay? But that's a separate batch. Current batch is already full. Next batch, I'm going to start in next 15 days, okay? But that's a separate batch actually, okay? It's not a part of this curriculum.
Hello, sir. I have a question. Like, what is the difference between the application DBA and a primary DBA?
There are two types of DBA you will find. One we called it as a core DBA. Okay. The training that we are taking right now, that is a core DBA. Okay. There is another called, we called it as an application DBA. Okay. There is something we call it as a EBS, and other applications are there. Okay. So these people, application people will directly connect to the application, and application side there will work. Okay. We are a core people. Core people means we will directly work on this kind of activity. They will also do the same sort of work, but that is from application side. Okay. Not from the basically to the database side much. We will be on the database side level. Okay. So depending upon your project requirement and depending upon your demand, people will go to the application DBA. But let me tell you one thing, that if you ask me about who is having more opportunity and everything, not like that. Okay. Project to project, that is getting changed. But yes, once your experience goes on increasing, you should have knowledge about both the things, core and apps. Anyway, people are getting started with the core DBA technology and they're moving to the apps DBA also. But as soon as your experience gets increased, you should have a knowledge about both the things. You should know these things, both the things. See, nowadays, IT industry expectation is very high. Okay. When I was a 3+, no one was asking the questions on the rack also. No one was asking the question on Golden Gate. But nowadays, what happened, like if you're crossing 3+, now, they will have obviously a question on the rack also. Okay. Data guard is already there. So expectation is keep on increasing. Ask the question, guys, if you have anything.
What you did in 𝐴𝐻𝐼? You said you just once worked with 𝐴𝐻𝐼.
What happened, it was a very old database. I was not, this is a story of, I guess, 2013, 14, 15. Okay, I guess 2015. Someday, my manager asked me to log into that server and connect to the database. Just check what is the status of the database. I tried to connect the way normally we do connect to the Oracle database. My command was not working.
Okay.
So I said, like, why it is happening? Like, because I was able to connect to the multiple database. I'm doing that stuff daily. why? What is the problem? Yeah, I was kind of fresher only, right, that time. Then I spoke with my one of the senior who was sitting near me. I said, Ravi, that's a problem, man. Like, I don't know why it is not getting connected. Then he said that this is a old database. You should not connect like this. There is a different way to connect. Okay. Then I did some research, and then I got to know, okay, this is a 𝐴𝐻𝐼 database, and the way to connect to the 𝐴𝐻𝐼 database. And normally, you are firing a command like SQL plus /
Yes.
as
Slash
right?
as DBA.
This will not work in 𝐴𝐻𝐼 database. Okay. And there is something double quotes or something that you need to add before that.
Okay.
So that's the story. But we actually we were about to decommission that. Means we want to remove that. So that's why he asked me. My manager asked me to check. We decommission that later on.
Decommission.
Decommission means we don't want that database now. Okay.
Okay.
That 𝐴𝐻𝐼 database. Let's say you have one application is there. They don't want to use that application now. Okay, so what they usually do, they will remove the application and they will ask you to remove the database also. Okay, so we deinstall that. Normally, let's say I don't want Zoom, so I'll deinstall that, right? That is called decommission. I will tell you how to drop the database and how to do the decommission. Okay, no worries.
Okay.
Sir, one small doubt during the technical one. Sorry to ask this one. The thing is, I have. The thing is, I have one query which is like wants to fetch for 50 GB, but SGI is just 5 GB. Then in such case, what happens, sir? I just forgot actually.
That SGI partner, I think we already discussed, right? Okay, regarding that. I will not go to the technical now because other people will get confused. Okay, SGI and all the stuff. Okay, we'll take it in the training. See, we need to understand the architecture first. Okay, what is SGA? What is the use of SGA? Okay, we'll take that in the architecture program. No worries.
So tomorrow, what we are going to start?
Tomorrow I'll tell you. You'll get to know tomorrow only. I'll not tell you now.
Okay.
Don't. I know you people have a lot of expectation. Okay, and very enthusiastic to learn a lot of new things. Okay, so tomorrow we'll start with the installation of Oracle database on Windows. Okay, and after that we'll directly jump to the Linux part only. Okay, I'm just taking only one class on Windows because if we have Windows server, you should be comfortable also. So that's why 1 or 2 class we'll take on Windows, and after that we'll jump to the Linux only.
Learned a lot. 1 year.
Linux and Unix both are same.
Both are same. We are going to take.
Okay, commands and everything.
Everything is same. Commands 99% same. 99. Only 1% maybe here and there, but everything is same. Just one small example, like we have a command called talk in Linux, but in AIX we need to use talk as. Okay, same. They will give you the same result, but talk command will not work. Rest of the commands are same, like ls, mkdir, all those commands are 100% same to same. Okay, I think we are good, right? So let's connect tomorrow. I'll share the recording, guys. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you enjoyed the session, and we will have a lot of new sessions like this also. Okay, thank you so much. Bye bye. See you again with the next class. Bye bye.
Bye bye, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.